Hello and welcome to another edition of the Birdbox Podcast. It's been a few months since we've posted the last one, but life's been pretty busy, so we'll tell you all about what we've been up to. I'm John, otherwise known as Mr. B's Yarn on Instagram.
I'm Claire, I'm BirdstreetUK on Instagram and Claire EB on Ravelry.
And I'm Bex, and I'm Bexy Norms on Instagram and Ravelry.
Hello.
Hi there. So this feels very rusty actually, you know, it's been 3 months since we posted, which is really strange again. But loads has been happening.
It has, but not a lot of knitting by the looks of it.
No.
I don't know what I've been
But
doing.
you've got a fair bit done, haven't you?
Yeah, well I did because I had my operation, so I had 4 weeks pretty much solid knitting time.
Yeah.
Also had
Good recuperation.
another bout of laryngitis and a toothache, so lots of
So you've been healthy
lots
then,
of rest.
really?
Yeah, I've been ever so well this year.
Oh well, it's a good job we're all loved up and I think make you feel better.
Just drop that one in as well. Well, last time, I think when we posted last time, I was just finishing my job as a head teacher. And so the first 3 months of giving more time to BirdstreetUK has been interesting.
Yeah.
It's
So
been
it's the
fun.
balance.
Yeah, but it's good. No, it's all good. So I've been doing a lot of work in schools, doing some school improvement work and some supply teaching, as well as
Back on the shop
back
floor.
on
as it
the
were.
chalk face.
Chocolate
Yeah, that's
now,
right.
it's half term and it's not, because you can't take
But
any
it's not
time.
half term because we've got
not
Wonderwool
getting
coming
paid.
up.
It is for me.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, we're
Don't rub it
working
in.
even harder now.
Yeah. No, so things are going really well. We've got the first yarn festival for us coming up in just a few weeks' time. So
You cannot see all the yarn. that is
no,
there.
So
we can't
it's
show you
everywhere.
everywhere around the house, but there's
So
literally
much
yarn
It's killing
everywhere
me.
today.
It's
Yeah.
very difficult. It's very difficult.
Yeah.
But you had your first little practice, didn't you? A mini,
We did.
A mini
We
booth.
did. We had flock. So we've organised a small event in the southwest for knitters and crocheters and anybody that loves yarn and fibre.
Or anybody who just likes cake. Really.
Anyone like cake? Oh, I've never seen so much cake in my life.
It's good.
It was amazing.
It was so good. So many people came. They came from, you know, the southwest. So from Cornwall, Devon,
Plymouth.
Somerset,
Yeah.
you know, Wales, Cheltenham, and Hannah. But we had people come from Norfolk and Bedford.
That was just amazing.
Yeah.
So many
couldn't
different
believe that.
places. We could not
really good.
believe it.
And
It was
just
really good.
the best fun.
We had really good
It was
fun.
good.
We played games. It was silly. We knitted, chatted, won prizes, bought yarn.
I got to use the card machine in the shop.
Betty
exciting.
and Hannah from Yarnier Designs ran the shop for us. So it was us.
We loved it.
And our lovely friend Rachel, who's Cat and Sparrow UK. So we just had 2 little stalls.
Yeah.
And people were buying yarn and they loved the little card machine.
It's fun.
I love doing that photo shoot as well. That was
Yeah,
good.
well,
That
John
was
did
good
photo
fun.
shoot.
Such lovely photos.
Beautiful
everywhere.
pictures of people wearing their knitted goods. That
was
was
great.
really good. Oh, it was a
I'm
really
gonna have
good
some
event.
next time.
Are you?
Yeah.
So the next
Cool.
flock will
We're
be
gonna have
on
to
the
have a
1st
sign up
of
next
June.
time, I think.
Yeah, 1st of
Yeah.
June, and yeah, be more shenanigans, I'm sure. It was
Yeah.
really, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was so lovely meeting so many people.
Everyone was so nice.
All our Insta friends
Yeah.
became real. It was very,
So
very.
if you are in the southwest, do look
Or
out
not.
for details,
Or not really.
or wherever you are. If you fancy coming along, do have a look on Instagram because
Yeah, so
we'll post some
big up
details every
to
now and then.
Amanda, Miss Mandy Lou, for coming all the way from Norfolk.
Yeah.
It was really good to meet her. Yeah, we loved it. Just loved it.
Yeah, and
So
then
can't wait for the next one.
we went to Unravel as well,
We did go
which
to
was
Unravel.
lovely. We
Loved
had
Unravel.
It was the most beautiful day in Farnham.
The sunniest, most beautiful day of the year to date, wasn't
Yeah,
it? So
it was
far,
just
it was
gorgeous.
Yeah, it was a beautiful day.
We
I had a
saw-
That
really
wasn't
nice time.
exhibiting though. That was
No.
cheers.
No, that
Saw
was
lots
a
of
girls' day out. That
friends.
was.
Yeah.
Road
Took
trip,
Hannah to her first yarn
yeah,
festival.
road trip with Kate and Hannah.
Yeah.
A lot of singing from me and Kate.
It was a lot of singing.
Thanks Hannah for putting that on your podcast.
Yeah.
That was quite funny. Yeah, really good.
And a
Some money
little
spent.
bit of yarn shopping, which
Little
you'll see later.
I did only do a little bit, but that's fine.
And also, very excitingly, I got to go to Stephen and Penelope.
Wow.
That was
Becky's been
pretty
to Amsterdam.
exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, dragged the man into Stephen
did.
and Penelope.
She dragged her new man into Stephen and Penelope,
You've
and
got
he's
him well
still
trained already,
around.
actually.
So
Good.
he's a keeper.
He found an iPad to play with. He was perfectly happy.
Yeah, yeah.
Exciting.
And I only bought one full skein of yarn, one mini, and a pin badge for a present for a friend. That's restrained.
Amazing.
That's very restrained.
I did only have hand luggage.
Good, okay.
Good job. And you've got to have an arm and a leg to pay for it.
Yeah, true.
But I still want to go.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was
One day.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will one day. Be good. Well, look, I'm going to leave you to talk about all your works in progress and everything you've been up to. The two of you, I think.
Cool.
And then we'll come back and look at some of the
Look at all
yarn that
the
we've got
lovely
at the
yarns
moment.
he's got out over here.
Won't show you too much because it literally is all over the house. At the minute.
In every
If you want
available
to see it,
space.
you'll have to come along to Wonderwool.
It's like heaven here.
I tell you what,
pretty good.
our son's in Manchester for a month. We'll put all the errors up in his room.
Yeah.
He'll come
That'd be
back and
good.
he'll just have a yarn storage room.
Sorry, you
instead of
can't
a
come
bedroom.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Right.
Leave you to it then.
See you later.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
That's right, Stella.
Right.
No, Stella, you can't play. Yay, we're back.
We're back. So we're going to start off with FOs. Now we don't probably have as many as we should have.
No,
considering it's been
I
3
think
months.
we've been away for 3 months. I've only got 2.
I do. I've got less because quite a few of mine have been present.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I've got a few.
I'm
bits.
sure I've probably done more, but I can't remember.
Yeah. Anyway, my first one I'm actually wearing,
Oh, I love it.
and I have worn this a lot already.
I
It is my
absolutely
Like
love
a
it.
Cloud
It's beautiful.
by Hohi Locatelli.
Love it.
I love it. I made it a little bit, you can't see because obviously I'm too close. I've made it quite long line and given it a really nice deep cuff and like band around the bottom. I'm still really tempted to put a really wide band around it, but I'm not sure.
okay.
I quite
You-
like the raw
you do
edge,
pull
but I
it.
do, well, it doesn't quite
You do
quite go around.
Wow.
But I love it. I wear it a lot. It is, now what was the yarn? It was Drops Baby Alpaca Silk. I've got some in a different
It's got
colour
a
here.
little thread on it.
Oh yeah, not surprised. I do wear it a lot.
I've got
It's this yarn, but obviously in a different colour.
got a hole in it, babe.
Have I?
Mm.
Oh, sort
A
of.
little one.
Baby Alpaca Silk. So it was cheap as chips to make. It did take a long time because I kept losing interest in putting it down, but I got momentum up and I think I finished it.
You
about
had a little
January
bit of
time.
thing on the sleeve, didn't you? You were a bit like,
Well, no,
something happened. and
I
you-
went wrong in the pattern on the sleeve,
Yeah.
but I also went wrong when I went from working the shoulders to working
Yeah.
around. But
So that kind of put you off
yeah,
a
and a
bit.
few little stops. But then I saw Tracy at Knit Club wearing hers, and I loved it.
It looks so nice.
Hers is so nice.
Beautiful.
So I got the momentum to finish it, and I'm really pleased. I
Oh
wear it a
yeah,
lot.
and it really looks good on you
Yeah.
as well. The colour's really good for you.
But all of the garments I
got
knit
your
are
hair.
navy blue, so
Your
it does get
hair.
slightly boring. But there we go. It's fine.
I think can't go
I'm really
wrong
pleased with
really.
this one.
Oh, it's really,
So, yeah.
really nice. I love it.
First one.
Well, my FO, we've just laughed and said we think that this FO has been on every podcast so far because actually I've taken such a long time to finish it. But this one is for you, Anna. I know she's seen it in real life. But I finished my starting point and I can hardly believe it. It's huge. It's a monster. Yeah, it is a beast.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, and I absolutely love it. So I've got some Baramute Titus. They're the dark blue.
Same colour as my cardi.
Yeah, that blue and the grey were Baramute Titus. Then I've used some Malabrigo sock in the ochre.
I love that colour.
I've got Stranded Dye Works Kingfisher held together with mohair.
Industrial Kingfisher.
What did I say?
You just said Kingfisher.
Oh, did I? I'm rubbish. Yeah, and some others. I got some. I ran
You
out.
kind of used a few scraps.
I did. I ran out of the Baramute Titus, so I ended up using some socks. Yeah. And then I ran out of Industrial Kingfisher and used Dr. Foster Went to Gloucester, which was one of our yarns of ages ago.
It all works. It looks really nice.
It all just, yeah.
Got a bit of mohair in there, haven't you?
I have got a little bit of mohair, and then I ran out of the grey Baramute and I just used some drops in there. But I love the fact that it's all a bit mishy-mashy, and it was not one of them was a full skein.
No, I found I had quite a lot left over when I did my fading point.
Yeah, so I've just literally used loads of leftovers out of my stash, which I really love, even though I've still got I've got so much. I just go up to my little craft room every now and then and get them all out and think, what can I do with this? And then shove it all back in again. But yeah, I'd
Well,
love to be using the
That could lead us on nicely to this one then. Because while I was off sick, I made the Adventurer cowl.
Look at that.
by Amber
That
O'Brien.
is
So this was
beautiful.
designed to be used with advent calendars, but I just put together sort of a really pale pastel rainbow.
I don't know which is my favourite part.
Of just minis that I had lying around. The join, don't look closely at the join because I did go wrong on that. Because basically you've got like zigzags which you then graft together.
Okay.
And it
Quite
didn't
hard.
quite line up, and I was
Wow.
I was probably on a few painkillers at that time. Oh well. But I just love it, and I love it. Like, see that's from my fading point. I love like I can remember lots of the yarns.
Just the colours. Look at those. What are those?
Let's have a look.
Those.
Yeah, so that one there is a really nice mini that I bought from. It's a dye bath one from Wool Bath.
Oh, it's beautiful.
That
Blue.
I think it's one of yours. There's some from my snow day cowl in there. I love this one. This one was from one of the Gilmore Girls minis from Joni Unravelled.
Yeah.
Um,
Love. What's
there's
that?
a bit of nougat in there, which is one of my all-time favourite colours.
That?
Those were the minis that Hannah gave us from Hedgerow Yarns for Christmas. So I like that. I remember lots of the.
Yeah.
And this has been sitting in that box for about 2 months,
Yeah.
waiting to show on the podcast, and I've sort of forgotten about it. So
Yeah.
seeing it now, I'm like, oh, I really want to wear it.
Put it on.
This is nice because you can kind of.
Yeah,
toggle
it's
it up.
lovely. That's really lovely. Just
Yeah.
on the and
think-
you can see so many
Yeah.
of the colours, which is nice.
Be
Because
nice
lots
to
of
wear.
things get drowned, don't they, when you wrap them
Cowls are
around?
good for work because if I'm leaning over the tables, the kids, it doesn't like fall off or anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like it.
I like
Keep
it.
it on.
Very nice. Yeah, my house isn't very warm. So well, you go again. 'Cause-
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
So the next one is another one of my favourites. It's Bon Bon Buddy.
Oh.
Now I made this guy for a flock.
Yeah.
Because this was the special flock colour that Clare and John dyed up, called Meet the Flockers, which I just loved, and it was so popular it completely sold
Yeah,
out.
that one. I have to do some more.
It was so cool because it just didn't look, it didn't knit up the way you thought,
No,
did it?
no, not at all.
So
No, I love it.
it was so
It's really good
nice, and it
fun.
was good to have a sample there. I also knit a pair of Shorty Socks for one of my friends for her birthday out of this, and she
I
absolutely
love
loved
it.
it.
I was thrilled with that.
But he's so cute. This is the second one I made this year, but actually the first one I've already given away because it was for our cousin's first birthday.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'll still be knitting loads more of these because they're just so
They're adorable. I
sweet.
can't believe how quickly you did that though.
Yeah, I did this in like a day, didn't I?
Literally,
I was off
literally.
sick, to be fair.
Was that
But
quick?
they're so quick and easy, and it's quite addictive. Once you get all the bits, you're like, oh, I just want to see them come to life. I want to see them like all joined up and ready
Yeah, I
to
love
go.
him.
So,
Aw.
I
And
know lots of people having
yeah.
babies this year, so be lots of those on
Tuning
the go,
away.
I think.
Oh no, perfect present for that.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, so that's
Love
Bon Bon.
Bon. We'll do another one.
So the next ones, these are cool. I love these. I had this idea in my head. I had two 50-gram skeins,
Okay.
one stripy one from Fab Funky Fibres, which I couldn't resist because there was like
Look.
so many colours in it.
Those colours
And then
are
I had
amazing.
a speckly one, which is called Bubbles from Sophie at Pixie Yarns.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd do 2 pairs of socks and do them
about
sort
the
of
other way
opposite,
round?
like fraternal twins. And I needed some more trainer socks. So.
Absolutely gorgeous, are they?
Yeah, I thought they were cool. They whipped up really quickly. I just did like little
I
tubes
love that.
and afterthought
I love
heels. And of course the afterthought heels look so cool in the stripy yarns.
They
'cause
really do.
Like
Perfect.
bullseye kind of effect.
It's funny because I've made Shorty Socks and not really worn them, and then I wore some the other day, and they're perfect.
I
in
wear
my
them all the time. I didn't have any clean this morning, so I haven't got them
They're
on. And
just perfect.
yeah.
Although I found a pair that I hadn't worn with a moth hole in it.
Oh no.
I know. Not happy.
That's those.
Perfect.
Amazing.
So I've got a finished object, which was a test knit for Hannah, Yarnia Designs, and these are the In Bloom socks.
Yeah.
And so I
Gorgeous.
used our new You Do Something To Me yarn that John dyed up, and they've got like a lace pattern going up one side and then the other side, obviously. And
And
then
at the back as well.
a little, can't really see it on the back.
I've got a pair of these as a
I've
work
already
in
taken the one
progress.
off now where I hadn't made the mistake. Nothing wrong with the pattern. Just
I want to do a pair of
the
socks
knitting
with
them.
this pattern going down the front because
It
I
was
love this
such
pattern.
a nice
So
pattern. I
easy.
really enjoyed knitting it. It was just like I virtually remember the lace repeats after a while.
Yes, it's about 4 round repeat.
Well, it's
really
4
easy.
rounds, and so you think, well, I've done 4 rows, most I'll do another 4 rows, and then you just find I don't think I've knit a pair of socks so quickly in a really long time. But yeah, I really love how the yarn came out, and there's no kind of like funny pooling or anything, because sometimes when you've got lace and that, it can go a bit weird.
No, they look lush.
Yeah,
There'll be a good sample.
the slip stitch heel, which was kind of the only thing I did differently to the pattern, because Hannah does slip knit, whereas I do slip purl, because then I just like to knit across. I just think it's easier.
I can't remember the last time I did a heel flap and gusset.
See, I prefer them, they fit me better. I do want to try some other heels, but they just fit me.
Yeah.
So, may as well stick
They
with
fit
them.
me, but I just get bored doing it. These socks were my hospital knitting, not that I got a lot done because I wasn't in there for very long. But the yarn was, it was Giddy Yarns in the raspberry mojito colourway.
Oh, I love that.
And it came
They're
with
really nice.
a project bag, I'll show you in a minute, from Gemma, little grey girl. Love
They
my
are
friend Gemma.
lovely.
I love these. What I did, I just did like a round of slip stitches on the colour changes.
Yeah, they're lovely.
So
Really
I love those.
nice pair of socks.
Yeah, they worked out really quickly.
Yeah.
The yarn's really
I love
nice.
how zingy that green is.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? Nice and springy. Although I think these are going to go into my pile of don't wear till the winter
Yeah.
socks now, because
Yeah.
I like to have a load of new ones.
Oh,
for the
yeah,
winter
yeah,
makes
definitely.
it makes it a bit less painful when I have to get my boots back on. Right then.
Oh,
So,
that's
whips.
not a lot for 3 months.
Well, no, I made quite a few pairs of socks that I've given away as presents.
This one needs to be an FO, because actually I want to put it on Daphne at
You should
Wonderwool.
probably say who Daphne is.
Daphne is our mannequin. Just, you know, it just feels a bit impersonal to give her a name. Yeah, we've got Wonderwool coming up, so we'll be vending there. Our first ever yarn festival, which is a bit scary.
Can't wait.
Ah!
It's going to be so cool.
And that, hence the reason we have so much yarn everywhere. So I would like Daphne to have a new jumper. So this is inside out.
You
I'm
should
gonna
work
turn
it inside out, don't you?
Yeah,
And
you
the
do
patterns
work
is
it
like-
inside out, which is really
Mine are
nice.
sleeve needles.
Because, oh yeah, oh, I could get in a mess here actually.
Yeah.
I will just pull one sleeve out, just wanted to show the cables.
This is so on my to knit list.
It's a lovely, lovely knit by Johi Locatelli again, one of our favourite designers, in our Just Rust fade kit. So there's 4 colours, and you've got the lovely ribbing, gorgeous cabling. It's going to stretch out loads. So yeah, I'm almost done on the ribbing. And I got a bit bored, so I started on a sleeve.
Good idea. Why
Well,
not?
I thought I'll go back and do a couple more rows, and then I'll do a bit on the sleeve, and then do you know what I realised, which is the most stupid thing? So you knit down so far, and then you fade in. She's got a technique for fading in, and then I sent this yarn off to a lovely friend to do some swatches for me. I forgot
the other sleeve.
that I have to fade in the sleeves. So the sleeves haven't been faded in quite as much. But I don't think it really shows because it's quite light anyway. You can't really...
No, it's fine.
You can't really
I would
tell.
have known. You'll tell everyone.
I
about
will.
that,
I will
but
tell everyone because I'm
like you
always
did with
pointing
your,
out my own mistakes.
No frills.
I can't help it. It's a flaw I have. See, another flaw.
No.
So I did go wrong on one of the bud stitches that she's got, and I was really proud of myself because I put it in the wrong place and I dropped down, undid
Wow.
it, and moved across and did it in the right place without having to unpick my knitting.
That is cool.
I shocked myself. So, but that's on the inside, so it doesn't matter. But what I have done is obviously you've got the yarn changes.
Yeah, I
Sorry,
these needles.
Oh, sorry, I've got those needles on there. Oh, I'm a liability. And I've knit, because I always knit my ends in as I go. I never weave them, but I've knit them on the inside.
Oh, yeah, of
on the right side.
course.
So now I have to go back through, undo all the stitching that I've knitted in, and then poke it through. What a wally.
Yeah, you don't think about that, do you?
No, I've never knit anything inside out before. But I
It's a
love
cool technique.
around the neck you've got like these yarn everything, so you've got these little holes all around the bottom there.
Yeah, it's cool.
And around some of the increases at the top.
It's nice because yoke sweaters aren't really my thing, but I like that one because it's just, you know, this nice little subtle
It's
detail.
really, really nice. I am looking forward to having this one, although it probably will be a booth sample this year because we have yarning them at the beginning of July, and we have, what have we got? Fibre East at the end of July. I'm so bad. Yeah, so we've got 3 festivals coming up. So Daphne will have to wear.
Daphne will be very well dressed. You've only got 3 weeks to finish that, though.
I do have. Yeah.
Crack on.
I know, we're going out tonight. I should be at home knitting.
No, go out. Right then.
Go for it.
Right, so actually my first whip is a sweater too.
Becky bought mini eggs.
So it's Easter. Easter is just my favourite time of year because of all the treats.
Oh, I know. But
Right, I've got rubbish pictures of this. I've got a drawing. It's the Artemis sweater by Esther Romo. It was in, it was a cover pattern in Pompom Quarterly. It was the one where it was.
I've got all my Pompom.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't the cover one, but it was the one where it was the
astrological
one. On,
yeah, I did buy that one.
It was that one.
I never bought that.
No, I never bought it, but I saw it and then I was like, I need that jumper, so I had to buy it. So this jumper has been the bane of my life.
Oh my god!
Because I started it, and basically you knit shoulders, then you join them together, and then you knit round and round and round, and then you do like the neckline and then the sleeves. But there's a lot of stories. So basically I did the shoulders, put it down for a while, forgot where I was, thought blow it, I'll just do the shoulders again, start from the beginning. So I did that, got quite into it. Bit stop start, but okay. Lovely Laura from Wallback helped me choose the yarns for this. So every time I go in there, she's like, how's your jumper going? I'm like, oh, it's not. So I've got to do it. So I take it back in and show Laura. So basically I knit it and then I tried it on and I knit the second size because I wanted it quite slouchy. I wanted it like quite back wing sleeves, you know, I like those.
Oh, so tiny.
But then I put it on, I was like, oh my god, the back was so low. It was like
really low. Oh.
It was like about 4 inches above my waistband. So I was like, right, I need to do something about this. So I added in, and I was quite proud of myself for doing this because I'm not a garment knitter. I had to add in a whole panel of, and it doesn't look great there, but it will block out,
it
like short row shaping to bring the back up a bit higher. And then I read the pattern properly on the neckline, and there was short row shaping on the neckline. But it was fine because I felt very, you know, accomplished for having a go at it, and it does fit nicely.
That will block out fine.
It will block out fine.
That will just look like a design element.
The other thing I'm worried about at the moment is this feels higher at the back, but I think once it's blocked, it'll be fine. Right. So now I've literally, just before I came round today, picked up sleeve number 1. And the sleeves, because it's like really drop shoulder, like the sleeves start about here, so it's not going to be, and I'm not.
No, they won't be really long.
They're not going to be really long.
Winging, yeah.
So
that yarn,
but this yarn,
absolutely
it was a bit of a, you know,
that might be a bit
a test as to what, because I really wanted gold. I wanted the colours that were in the pattern.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
So I had to get this like Lorexy stuff and then hold it double. But I think
you'll be
it's
right.
softened up since I've knit it.
Bex, you've worn
be fine.
dresses. Very scratchy and.
I'm not a princess when it comes to things like that. But having said that, this yarn is this yarn is gorgeous. It is.
It's amazing. It's so soft.
Fibre Space Scrumptious 4-ply. It's 45% silk and 55% merino.
Oh my god.
So it's got a gorgeous halo.
Oh, it's so lovely.
And it's just the softest thing.
It really is beautiful.
Yeah, it's 365 metres to 100 grams, so it's quite a heavy 4-ply. The colour's number 309 Midnight.
Oh, it's so nice.
But it was sort of fairly affordable. And I've used, that's my third
But it's kind of a luxury garment, isn't it? It's not.
And this is my third skein.
It's not a dropped garment.
This one, that's the gold. Can you hold that snap? Find that. So this bag is an absolute nightmare. I can't find it. I think it was like an Adriafil or something like that, the gold. But
Love it.
Yes.
Oh, that's really
So
glam.
hopefully,
That looked
I'm
gorgeous
going away
on
for
your
Easter
feet.
weekend. I'm hoping that it'll be done by then. I'd like it. That's kind of my goal. Whether I wear it or not is another matter. But there's another like tiny stripe of gold just around the edge of the cuffs, like a couple of rows on the cast off. So that would be quite cool.
Yeah.
And I got a new skirt that I think it'll go with. So I want to get it finished.
Nice. That'd be lovely. You should wear it where you're. Oh, I was saying when you're in London, but that's this weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, I won't get it finished for that. I certainly wouldn't get it finished. That block.
Cocktails in London and dinner in Chelsea, that kind of thing. Quite glamorous.
Oh,
It's really funny about our neighbour is up in the back bedroom and I'm getting slightly she's over there. It's fine.
Oh yeah.
Their house is back on to
It's
ours.
alright.
She's not,
Who cares?
I know, it's just weird.
I thought you were going to say she's like naked or something.
No, I'm kind of hoping she doesn't. Our neighbour at the front likes to stand by the window without his clothes on.
Oh,
We won't go
nice.
there.
Yeah.
We
He
shout
doesn't watch
ugly
the
naked
podcast.
guy and we all look away.
Right then. Your turn.
So, I haven't got any more whip.
Haven't you?
Have
Oh,
I?
you got one whip.
Oh no, I lied.
What's going on, woman?
God, I didn't know where I was then. So, while we were at Flock, John made some snarky comment about, oh, Claire won't knit me a jumper, and all the women ganged up on me. So I decided to knit John a jumper, and then I found a jumper called John. So he didn't want the pattern around the bottom, and I'm going to stop when I get to the black arrows there and just do the rest in black. So it's just not, it's just literally just that bit of the yoke. I think that's a bit too much for him.
Yeah.
It's a lovely pattern, but I think it's a bit much for him.
No, that's cool if you can do your own thing with
Yeah,
it.
so it's a Lopi pattern and Lopi yarn, obviously. So I have the colours. So these will be, excuse me, pattern at the top.
Cool.
Oh, that, you wouldn't like it, it's itchy. Yeah, she'd be like,
I am a princess. I changed my mind.
So yeah, this actually our eldest son wears, and his now wife went to Iceland a couple of years ago and bought some back for me. I did PayPal him the money and I begged him to bring it back. It wasn't. He bought me one this game. But yeah. So John is getting a sweater, ladies. Lupin Lane Handmade, who told me off. So yeah, that's. And I keep saying to him, look, you've almost got a sweater.
Might take a little bit longer.
I did let Mum do some of the ribbon.
Did you now?
I did.
Oh,
she
looked
looked
little
bored.
bunny.
Oh. So this is my gorgeous little bunny, which came from my lovely friend Linda in America. She sent me some tea.
So cute.
And I love it's so gorgeous. I showed it and Jules from So Sweet Violet said, oh my gosh, where did you get it? So I sent one to her and now she's making them and selling them in her shop. So I'm going to have to buy another one.
Well, that is just Jules all over.
It is absolutely her, and every time I look at it I think it's Jules, so that's really nice. So yes,
Right.
I'm nearly on ball number 3. Look how much yarn it's using.
Oh my god.
I hope I don't run out.
Okay, my next whip is a whip, but it might also become frogged. So I'll just show it anyway. I'll show it because the pattern's amazing. So the pattern is the Juniper Hat by our lovely friend Hannah. And that's Jimmy modelling it there. So I thought I'd make this for Paul.
Okay.
And I started knitting it in...
Who's Paul?
Stop it. I started knitting it in Just Rust. In DK.
Oh.
But I very accidentally forgot to change needles after the ribbon.
Oh.
So it's now
Maybe
small
too
enough to
tight.
fit Josh.
Oh
It's so small.
gosh.
And I love it. And I put
But
loads
it's
of work
too small.
into it because it's really detailed. The pattern's like really intricate.
I hate it when that happens.
But I just think, I've put it down now anyway. I'm not far off the crown shaping, but I just think, I'm just going to frog it and just do it properly. Do it
Well, you
the
only
right
need to go back down
size.
to the ribbon.
Well, yeah, that's the point.
You don't have to do all the ribbon again. That would be like
because the ribbon was
drive your head to
solder string because
Yeah.
I wanted to do it really long so it would fold over because I just like the look of it folded over.
And this new man in her life loves knitted socks. He's definitely knit worthy.
He does.
He wears his hand knits.
Took me to Stephen and Penelope.
He did.
So yes, this is a tiny hat.
It really is a tiny hat.
But it's a lush...
Joshua, by the way, is our 8-month-old great nephew.
It's a lush pattern.
It's nice to knit with,
lush
isn't it?
yarn.
The yarn is nice to knit with.
It's nice to knit with DK for a change.
Yeah.
So this cake looks an absolute sight.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think the decision is that I'm going
Just
to
go
rip
back
it back
to the ribbing. You'll be fine.
Yeah, well, he's not going to get it to wear until next
Well,
winter.
he doesn't
anyway,
need it
is he?
till winter.
Maybe he can have it for Christmas.
So I've got a couple of other finished objects which are obviously knitting related. So I've been spinning a bit. I've been quite enjoying my spinning, although my back, I have a bad back and I get quite limited, and weeks will go by where I don't go anywhere near my wheel, and then all I want to do is spin. So this took me a little while. You're very crunchy.
Sorry.
Sorry, that's Becky eating mini eggs. You probably can't hear it. Oh, so this gorgeous fibre was from Rachel, Cat and Sparrow UK. I love her stuff.
So
And
nice.
this was really nice. I don't even know if I paid for this. I think she might have given it to me. I just never know. I help Rachel out quite a lot with show prep. And when I go down, she just says, oh, take something. And I go, and most of the time, actually, I just get really overwhelmed and I don't come back with anything. But Becky's going to knit
I'm going home with this because I think it would be so perfect in a shift cowl by
I think it would be absolutely
So Claire's going to
perfect.
spin me some other colours, obviously, to go with it. I love it. I never wear this colour, but actually I think I could.
Oh, well, you could, totally, with your hair.
Mm.
Do you know, it's not far off the colour of your eyes.
No.
You've got greeny blue eyes.
Mm. So I'm really admiring myself in the camera.
You look beautiful, darling. Do you think this goes with my eyes?
Yeah, the orange. It really brings out the orange in your eyes.
So I bought...
This is so cool.
This is one of my stash enhancements. We're back. Sorry about that. The battery conked out. No!
We had a battery incident and then Claire had
I had a middle-aged moment.
middle-aged moment where she announced that she had MoFo from Edinburgh Yarn Festival. I think she means FOMO. MoFo. Oh dear, when you have to explain to your sister what these things mean.
Well, I knew what I meant, I just got it back to front. It was the story of my life.
Yeah, but also I had serious FOMO too.
Oh, Vicky from West Green Loft Yarns was talking about it on her podcast today.
Oh, I know.
I was just like, oh, I really
I spent the whole weekend just like looking at pictures and going, oh, there's another person meeting Stephen West.
Yeah, and it's not me.
And I'll never be able to go because it's always in term time.
Well, I might go with Rachel next year, so you'll have to give me a
Yeah.
list. I'll get your pink hazel bag. Anyway, at Unravel, I bought some fluff from Spin City. She had some gorgeous bats that she'd made up, and some were from...
They were amazing, but
back club.
shed bloody glitter all over the back of my car. Claire and Hannah.
We were getting our bats out and comparing and realised that all the stellina
Get your
was just...
bats out.
We did. They were sorry.
This is going silly now, isn't it?
All the stellina was falling out everywhere. It literally was everywhere. So, so I've just spun up,
So
randomly
cool.
spun this one up, really quickly. So this is just half the bat, and I just wanted to see what it wanted to do. I didn't want to make it do anything in particular. So then this half I coarse spun. So I got just some acrylic. That is just a tie. I got some acrylic yarn, and I used it as the core and spun it around.
It's amazing how different it feels. This one feels like really squishy and that one feels a bit more sturdy.
Yeah, because it's got a sturdy core.
Yeah.
And what happens with the acrylic, as you're spinning it on, the acrylic is actually unwinding. It's winding the other way. So
And this one's like much more barber poly, isn't it?
Yeah.
The core one.
yeah, because
really
actually what you can
cool.
see through some of it here, especially, is the acrylic yarn itself.
Oh, is that
some of
the-
that? Yeah, it is the acrylic
the blue?
yarn. Yeah, some of the blue.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so
It would be so cool in some weaving.
that's kind of what I fancy doing. I just did
So
some
we'll make the coolest bag.
puffy bits and just a bit mad random. My
Kate would love this.
Kate would love it.
She's got her name all over it.
Yeah, but I might have to weave this.
Yeah, I think you should.
So yeah, love that. So that was
Rach
Spin City
Waterloo.
UK. Yeah, might have to. She has offered it to me, so it's fine.
Cool.
And then yeah, you got
I got a load more. Yeah. So my next whip is a pattern we've already talked about. It's the In Bloom Socks. So I was testing it for Hannah, although I was very slow off the mark. I'm doing the 56 stitch size top down.
Oh,
so
mine
this
was,
pattern.
yeah, mine was 64 top down.
The pattern, she's got 2 versions. Cuff down, toe up, which is really cool.
Yeah. And then different sizes.
And different sizes. So these ones are going to be a present for one of my TAs because it's her 50th in a couple of weeks, and she's got size 3 feet.
What?
So I was like, you're the perfect person to knit socks for.
Well, that's the only person you want to knit socks for. Now.
Yeah. So, and like Claire said, the pattern's just fly.
Bear makes a change from knitting Paul's socks from
yeah,
size
you see in a
what?
minute. I got some size 11, 72 stitch.
Size 3 to size 11. I've not.
But the yarn is Trouble and Strife, which I just love, which Claire and John very kindly gave me for running the shop.
Look at that
flop
pattern down the
I
back.
just love it.
It's such a nice pattern.
Just,
I can't recommend it enough.
It's almost like vanilla knitting.
It
so I've
is.
got the pattern in my
just
head
got
now,
that
especially once you're
little bit
just
of interest.
because what I've done is obviously I've just switched to plain on the back so that I can put an actual heel in. So once you're not remembering the back pattern as well, it's like doddle.
Easy. It really went quickly, and I'm not very quick at knitting at the moment. I've got some tendon thing in my hands, and I was quite proud of that achievement.
Yeah. So yeah, in contrast, this is the bag I was talking about earlier that I got from Gemma, a little grey girl. I had to because it had cocktails on it. It's so cool. And this bag's so handy. It was great when I was on crutches because you could just hang it on my crutches and walk around with it.
I don't want too heavy.
Obviously
so
I said that
nice.
we went to Amsterdam a couple of months ago, and we went to Unravel the next weekend, and I saw Starry Night by River Knits, and we had been to the Van Gogh Museum, so I thought, oh, this is perfect. I have to get this and make Paul a pair of socks.
Yeah.
So,
Really
I mean, I've always
lovely.
admired this colourway, and it's always blown my mind how they do the white patches with all that dark blue. But the way it knits up is so cool. Look, it really is like Starry Night.
It is like a constellation.
Because you get like
there's
the
pooling, but it's
pooling and the blue,
perfect.
but it's cool.
But the white bits look.
But like
like
just
stars.
individual white and yellow stitches. It's so cool. So yeah, these are in complete contrast to the last socks because these are 72 stitches, and he's got size 11 feet. So they do take a while. And this is his 3rd pair of socks.
It is.
He likes them, so
yeah, he's knit-worthy.
all good. So that's just the first one. This is like my car knitting.
With the BFL.
Yeah, it's 100% BFL, so it's quite
it's
sturdy. It's nice to knit with actually.
Yeah.
This will be my train knitting when I go to London on Friday, I think.
And so why are you going to London on Friday?
Oh, we already said I'm going for a weekend away.
Weekend away. Tell us what you're going to do.
We're staying in a shipping container, which is so cool, a converted shipping container.
That's amazing.
We're going to the First Dates restaurant, we're going to see Matilda, going to the Sky Garden at the Walkie Talkie for drinkies. It's going to be fun, I can't wait. Can't wait. Although packing is going to be an absolute nightmare.
Why?
Because I've got to be smart, I've got to be comfy, I've got to take my suitcase to the First Dates restaurant with me. Yeah. And I get stressed with packing anyway. So.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'll work it out. And we don't know what the weather's going to be like, but hey, it'll be fun. Right, what we got?
So, we put a little shout out on Instagram to our lovely customers. And, you know, I know what it's like, you know what it's like. You knit something, you've always got some leftovers. And we said, if anyone's got any leftovers of our yarn, how do you fancy knitting a swatch for us for our festivals? And we would send you a little mini skein to say thank you. So we dyed up some just one-of-a-kind mini skeins.
Which is so cool.
Send off to our lovely, lovely customers and friends who knit some swatches. So
can I see if I recognise the colours?
Yeah.
Is that speckled frog, something like that?
Yeah, one little speckled frog. And that was from my lovely friend Trish, who is in America.
She's deep.
She used to be Brown Bird Quilts. Now she's Trish. Oh gosh, handmade by Trish. And so she sent those over from the States, which is absolutely lovely.
This one is this bear hunt.
Going on a bear hunt.
I love this. I'm going to need a skein of this before long.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Gorgeous.
Absolutely lovely.
That is fallen hard.
That is fallen hard.
Mum did that one, didn't she?
And that was from...
Did Mum do that one?
Mum did do one, but that's not Mum's one, because my friend Sarah One Daisy, knit up that. This is another one
Rainbow
from Trish.
fish.
Rainbow fish. I love rainbow fish. John dyed that up this morning.
There's loads of it.
And it looks amazing. So
Oh, I always get these muddled up. Is that
it's the darkest one. No, it's Stonewash.
Stonewash. I was going to say Stonewash and then I changed my mind.
And then the lovely Amanda who came from Norfolk to Flock.
That's Gert Lush.
Gert Lush. And she said, and it was Gert Lush, and she sent me a card with a Norfolk saying on it now, keep you a troshin. And it meant just keep, carry on. Keep you a troshin.
Is that Mum's one?
Yes. So that Mum did a Fallen Hard as well. And then Sarah One Daisy, she crocheted a pile for us. And I sent her the yarn. She messaged me and said, I've got the yarn. And then honestly, within a couple of hours, she was sending me pictures of them. I can't believe it.
You do something to me.
You do something to me.
French Old Grey.
Yeah. They look so good.
I'm going to come unstuck on this one. Or is that...
That is going on a bare hand
again.
But in crochet.
It's cool seeing them in crochet.
It really is. Seeing them next to each other. I can't even find it now. Yeah. So... seeing it knitted and crocheted is lovely. I really love the crochet ones.
That's a Fallen Hard.
Yeah.
In crochet.
Beautiful.
And is that a Just Rust or something like that?
A Stella Bella.
Stella Bella. I would have worked that out because I saw the orange.
So that's what should have been in the sleeves.
Yeah.
My jumper. Oh, I know, Wally.
Oh,
so yeah. So we've got a nice little pile of swatches now, and they feel lovely too.
Yeah, they're nice.
So that you can look at them when you come to Wonderwool. You can see them and feel them and know what the yarns will look like. So yes, really chuffed with that. So thank you. We're so grateful, and I know we've got some more coming. Lydia's done one for us, and Emma's going to do some. And yeah, so it's really, really lovely. We really appreciate it.
Cool. Right, my last whip kind of segues nicely into acquisitions, because this is everything I bought at Unravel.
Can I just show these then? So Hannah, Yarnia Designs, and Tales of Yarnia podcast designed these socks, the acorn socks, and she designed them in our yarn, and this is ephemera. And she really kindly sent them to me in the post so that we can put them on our stall. Cool. And I just think that's really, really sweet of her. So these beautiful socks will be
awesome.
And that yarn.
They're gorgeous.
If I say so myself.
Yeah, it's lush. It's perfect in that pattern.
Yeah, I think it's my favourite.
I started those socks and then unpicked them because the yarn I was using was too fussy and you couldn't see the pattern. Okay, so this is a project I've wanted to knit for ages. Oh. And when we went to Unravel, it was on my shopping list. It was kind of the perfect project to be shopping for because it needed 5 colours. So it was good to sort of shop around to get the different... Yeah. So, having said that, one of the first colours... So it's the, it's the Second Avenue wrap by Amy Miller.
Wow. Oh my gosh,
it's quite simple, but it's got loads of different sections, so it keeps your interest really well. So the cast on, you can't see because it's really rolling up at the moment, but it's like a scalloped cast on.
Wow.
And that's in Frenchy by the Wool Kitchen, which I've wanted this for so long.
That is literally glowing.
And it is. Oh yeah, it's
blowing
out.
It's
so
mad.
Bad. That's quite good. It's on a merino silk base, so
you can see the silk. It is literally glowing.
It's got a gorgeous halo.
Yeah.
Lush. So that's the first colour.
So nice.
Then the next colour was my acquisition from Stephen and Penelope, which was... do you want to hold it?
Yeah.
And I can get the yarn out. Which was... look
at those speckles.
Garn Stories. Sushi Mitbelushi. So there's the gorgeous label.
Gorgeous.
And that's 100% merino.
Gorgeous.
I'll show you what's left of it. Then the dark grey and the pale grey are John Arbon in their Alpaca Supreme.
It is so soft.
So I got this. This was one of my first purchases at Unravel, and I just had to have it just because it was so soft. So it's Alpaca Supreme. So it's 40% British alpaca, 40% merino, and 20% mulberry silk.
Incredible.
So it's just gorgeous. It's 333 metres per skein, so again it's quite a heavy 4-ply. but it's a dream to knit with. It's so nice.
With a really with that. Just the three of those together.
Oh, I know. Oh. That's kind of where I started. Then this blue, which is that big section in the middle, which I was a bit dubious about putting it with all of it, but it seems to work, is from the lovely John at Easy Knits.
The saturation is really good.
His colours, honestly, I could have spent all my budget just at Easy Knits.
Yeah, I like his stuff.
Oh, his stuff's so nice. And he's got some cool stuff, like great big skeins and like really nice. Yeah, I've got some fluff to show you.
I've got a big boy skein upstairs. I need to use that.
Show off.
I know. Aren't you jealous?
So from here, there's another big section of these eyelets.
So soft.
Then there's what's called a rugby stripe section. So just like thicker stripes, which is supposed to be in the pale grey and the coral. Oh, but I thought what I'm going to do is slip in one more stripe of this just before the end, just so it kind of ties in.
Together, so
it's not all at one end.
Yeah, tie it together.
But I love it. I think it'd be just really wearable because it's just a big rectangle. I can't wait. I love it, and it's gone gorgeous. Surprisingly quickly, considering it's quite wide and just back and forth.
Yeah. But
it's quite addictive because you want to get onto the next colour in the next section.
And do the next bit.
Yeah, and it's all been quite easy. You know, none of the patterns are tricky.
No.
Like the eyelet rows are really simple. That was just a couple of garter rows.
I do want to see the two greys and that coral together.
Yeah, it'd be so cool.
In something else.
That coral, I'm gonna need more than one skein of that because it's just lush.
Amazing.
Lush. Yeah, so that was all of my unravel haul.
So my unravel haul was tiny but mighty. So my fluff that I bought. I also bought some Alpaca Supreme. So we were walking by the Pompom magazine stand and I saw the soiree, and Hannah's got a gorgeous soiree, and I was like, I want a soiree, I need one. I'm craving some cropped jumpers at the moment. So I picked this up. So again, super fine British alpaca, merino and mulberry silk, and it's
gorgeous.
It's amazing. What colour? Mid silver fawn this one is.
All the colours were quite natural, weren't they?
They were
gorgeous.
But you helped me choose one that wasn't yellowy.
But they were all like really like, they got a nice sheen to them.
Yeah. Oh, they're so soft.
You've got glitter off with that fluff.
I know, it's everywhere. It's absolutely everywhere. So if you hadn't guessed, I'm growing out my hair colour, and I'm letting the grey come through. So it's getting there slowly, and I didn't want anything that was going to be too kind of clashy. So I think that'll be fine, and I love it. But what happened then, not at Unravel, but since then, oh, did I not bring it down?
I knew there'd be something.
I'm an idiot. So, our friend Becca at Knit Group was having a de-stash, and she was actually giving lots of yarn away. And she had a load of Harvest Hues from John Arbon in a very dark olive green. And so I had that, and I gave some money to charity because I didn't want to just take it. And now I'm thinking this with the olive in a Zweig.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking
we can get another skein of that for the colour work in the Zweig and still make you.
I can, and I can still make my soiree.
Oh, that is a good idea.
I want to knit all of the jumpers in John Arbon more.
Well, on the same subject, I got this from Becca's de-stash, which is Vicky Brown Designs Storm Clouds and Rainbows. I've actually had this colourway before, and I loved it so much. Vicky actually gave me a skein when I did a test knit for her. I loved it so much. I was like, oh, I'd love another skein of that. It's one of my favourite pairs of socks.
She wasn't giving her yarn away because she didn't like it. It was because she was moving and didn't have room. So she gave us first dibs.
We have the best knit group in the world.
We have got the best knit group. I absolutely love everybody.
Yeah, they're all awesome. Oh, look, you got the same thing in your hand, isn't it?
Oh, isn't that funny? We both picked up the same thing. Oh.
You've got some extras in there.
Yes.
So these were given very kindly. We felt like celebrities at Unravel. Lovely Jan came up to us. I think she's called the Faithful Sheep on Instagram.
Faithful Sheep 16 or something.
And she came up to us and she'd given us presents. So she gave us these gorgeous minis, which she's dyed herself. And I also had this really cool
soap. I've used my soap.
I've had it all in here waiting to show you.
I had a sunflower soap.
And mini eggs, which have them. Definitely have got them. But that was so kind, thank you, Jan.
And a mini from Stevie.
Oh yeah.
BB handmade dress. that right?
I think so, yeah.
Ours
go together.
We met her there and she gave us a mini skein, which is lovely. I don't know where that one came from because that's not out of the set that she gave us. I think I must have picked up another one out of my stash by mistake.
And then I was really lucky. A few days after Unravel, in the post, I got the most bizarre package. It was like to like Baroness Becky Norman or something like that. And I knew who it was from.
You've had a package like that
because I've had
before.
packages like that before. And Hannah and Kate very kindly had ordered me this gorgeous fluff from Easy Knit to say thank you for driving to Unravel.
That
Even though I didn't mind in the slightest.
Held double with a like a really neutral.
Yeah, I thought it makes it really funky, but it's so cool.
Beautiful.
So cool. So thank you, gorgeous girls.
Oh, that's
love
so
it.
Nice. That is so nice.
What else have I got? I also bought a Pompom. Just because I love the colour, really. I got this from the Knitting Shed. It was quite reasonable, I thought, and I just loved how crazy fluffy it was.
That is lovely.
And finally, I got one more mini skein from Stephen and Penelope. It's Undercover Otter. I thought it'd be a good one to buy because hang on, it's upside down. Because it's hand dyed in Holland, so I wanted something that I could only get there.
Yeah, that's cool.
So the colours are just really cool. Has it got a name? Quigley, and it's called an otter pup. I like that.
Oh, Quigley.
There we go. So that's that one.
Really nice.
And I think that is it.
Yeah, I didn't buy anything else. I only bought 2 things, but I just had a really nice time wandering around.
It was so much fun.
So
no, I have got something. Where's I do that one?
So I should this. So I had this for Mother's Day, not from my children, but from my husband. Which is quite a funny story because actually I ordered it the day before, and then when I told him I'd ordered it, he went, "When?" So this.
Oh yeah.
How nice! I mean,
it's all just gorgeous.
Gorgeous anyway, but how nice does she look in that? And I want that.
All in like monotone colours,
like
is so cool.
And
where's that lush brioche looking?
This.
Oh yeah, that's amazing.
And John's dyed up some kits to go with this, but love it.
That's so cool.
Absolutely love it. There's
so
a brioche one here, which is really nice.
Speaking of brioche, I got some future knitting / acquisitions. So for Christmas, Roz from our knit group, lovely Roz, gave me, well actually it's birthday and Christmas, these gorgeous, they're Ching Fibres Flamingo, which she knew was one of my favourite colours.
So you.
In 100% singles, and then Surrey, melted Surrey. Which is just gorgeous. So I thought, first I was going to use them together in a birds of a feather, and then I thought, well, it's not really the right pattern. So I've been waiting for the right pattern to jump out. So I've got 2 patterns now. So this one is going to go with this pink baby alpaca silk and become, what's it called? The Aurora Shawl. And I've forgotten the name of the designer. It's going to be an Aurora Shawl, which is like part brioche, part mosaic knitting, so slip stitch. It's really cool, and I just saw it and I was like, that is right for that yarn. Yeah. And then this is going to be the Sizzle Pop Shawl by Knit Graffiti. Our friend Kate the second has knit one, and then I saw somebody else had done brioche with this Surrey alpaca, and I was like, oh, that is so cool. So that's what that's going to be. So that's just some drops baby merino, because I thought I just needed some quite straightforward yarn to use with that crazy fluff.
Oh yeah,
so yeah, so I'm sort of desperate to finish a few things now so I can get some more started, but I think everything I've got on the needles at the moment is going to kind of all be finished around the same time, because it's all nearly there.
Yeah, I've been doing loads of like dream knitting, and I've only got 2 things on the needles, and I just kind of want them to be finished now, because they've taken quite a while. I was just going to show that because I found picture of the brioche cowl. So cool. There, it's done, beautiful. So I started this. This is our friend Hannah. There she is.
Hannah, is it your podcast?
It is Hannah's podcast. This is her Galactic Rainbow. And
I love that.
It's been out for a little while, this one. Oh, it's 2018.
Yeah.
And I started knitting it with some Labby Anime that Roz gave me for my birthday, but they weren't the right combo. The brioche didn't show up because they were singles, and it just didn't and they were too similar in
it
colour,
needs to
so,
be
and they need to be
contrasting
something else. So I still want to knit this, and I'm thinking of doing Stonewash and Fallen Hard together.
Yeah.
So that's some dreaming
Yeah.
knitting. And then I've been dreaming about the Spy. So
Ooh, that's
that
nice.
might be the olive green and the alpaca. And then I bought these at the same time because it was like buy 3 get 1 free or something. So the Rock Creek, and that's a worsted weight, and it's just like a cropped kind of, just a throw over.
That's lush. That's so wearable.
I thought in some of the grey Aldi yarn I've got actually.
Is it? What's the weight of it?
Worsted.
It's worsted. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I might make one. I got so much of that Aldi yarn.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
look
really
how
like it.
It's really cool off the shoulder.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
really sort of wide net. I really
Really
like
cool.
it. And then at the same time I bought this one, and this I want to make this with Freya.
Oh yeah.
But I don't like those colours. But
No, but you could get away with crazy colours for Freya.
cute
It's
was
so
you looking
cute.
at? I was thinking I've got some stranded pinata
Oh,
upstairs.
I made her a pinata jumper before. It probably doesn't fit her anymore, and she looks so nice in it.
Well, I thought that, and there were a couple of. In fact, I got 3 stranded ones, which look quite
Yeah.
nice together, just with a dark one.
That's lush.
So that's those. These are my dream knitting. But
Cool.
that could change.
We've also been given some lovely patterns from our friend Jules, haven't we? So we've got to knit her
Lovely,
cute little
so sweet
bunny
violet.
bag and her bunny socks with the bobbles on. How cool is that? Maybe I'll start those for Easter.
Yeah, thank you so much,
you,
Jules.
Jules. We
That was
love
just-
you.
We love you. That was just the sweetest thing. Yeah, really appreciate
Yeah.
it.
So
So yeah,
busy time, but
yes.
we've got lots more on the go and lots of exciting things
Yeah.
coming up. So hopefully we'll have lots more to share soon.
So we're gonna showcase some different yarn at Wonderwool. We want to do some that's not superwash and not nylon. So I've picked out a Corridel mohair yarn,
Stunning.
and
Absolutely
I've
gorgeous.
thrown some dye at it. And I really rather like it. Called this one Corsican, because there's a picture of a Corsican sunset in, I think it's like the Tesco magazine or something, or John Lewis magazine, and it looks just like this. So yeah, it's a sort of
Lush.
grey, well,
I'd say
lilac-y, well, it's lilac grey. Those are the ones I used.
The halo is
Yeah, the halo
unreal.
is very soft. It's very drapey. It's not like a silk mohair. It's nothing like that.
No, it's got a bit of bite to it.
It's 50-50 Corridel mohair. It's drapey.
And it's got a nice twist, quite high
It's
twist.
4-ply, so you could knit it by itself, or you could hold it double. It's a light fingering weight. If you held it double with another light fingering weight, you know, I think it'd be lovely in a shawl. I really do think this will work well
Yeah.
in shawls. But yeah, so we're going to be dyeing up some different colourways, and this might appear on our other bases as well, because I quite like this colourway.
Cool.
Yeah, so
Right then.
I think
Time to get John back.
that might be us.
Cool.
Okay. We ready?
Yeah.
Right. We're a bit kind of
I'm
daydreamy
knackered.
there. I know.
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
Right, last little bit then. We've got loads of yarn all over the house, so we're only going to show you just a few bits and pieces. If you want to see the rest, then take a look on Instagram and come along to Wonderwool. But I know you were talking about the interpretations book that I got you for Mother's Day, and I absolutely love this. I do have a thing for blacks and greys, and just absolutely love this book. What's that one in there for? Oh, that's a
hold the
marker.
page.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Well, so this one, the Evolved Shawl, I just think is absolutely stunning
So cool.
in just 3 different skeins. So, inspired by that, we did contact Tohi and see if it was going to be okay to use some of those pictures and come up with a set based upon it. So, this one is our monochrome set, and you can see it's just
Oh, it's gorgeous.
shades of greys and a plain base with the greys and black speckles as well.
But not 50 Shades.
Really pleased with that one. So that's the monochrome set.
What are they called?
Oh yeah, so they're called, this one is Inkwell. That's that one.
Upside down.
Upside down, never mind. This one is Graphite. And then the last one is Stonewash.
Good old stone.
Good old Stonewash. Love Stonewash. Did you show the Stonewash swatch?
Yes.
as well,
we
because
should all
it's
the
really
swatches.
lovely. Good, cool. So that was the first one, and then the second one is these Moonlight Socks. Look at the gradient
I
on
need to
that.
make those.
This just looks absolutely stunning.
It looks like a simple pattern as well.
Yeah.
Actually.
Gorgeous.
So we got hold of some minis, and we've dyed up a magpie collection, and this is actually going in the shop this Wednesday. So there's quite a few of these going in the shop on this Wednesday. And there we go. I'm not holding them very well, am I?
It's quite
How
difficult.
do we do
actually.
that? How do you hold all those minis?
What do you do when you've got sausage fingers? That.
Like that?
Oh.
Ta-da.
Yeah. Love that.
That's it.
There's a great big bag full of them, and like.
And this, I have to say,
my
it was
face
very
in.
mathematical to get the gradient
It was,
right on
he
this,
was really
wasn't it?
annoying.
Yeah.
So,
He was a complete nerd.
yeah, but
Good,
it works.
that's a good
Come
thing
on,
there, that is
maths
good.
works,
It's a good
you know?
thing. I didn't do
So that
that.
was good. So that was that one.
Okay.
What else we
Taking
got?
some?
Yeah, go on then.
So John's taken a big risk giving me this to hold, because you all know
Okay,
what
place
happens
that.
when he gives me a fade.
Yeah.
I just want to take it home. This is the Atomic Fade. So again, it's another stone wash. Wait, should I give them to you to hold, John? 'Cause
Yeah,
my arms
sure.
are just not long
Yeah.
enough. What's that one? I can't see the colour.
So this one is Neon Noir. It's a kind of a dark grey with the purples in it and blues.
80s synth.
And each of these has got just tiny little pops of a vibrant fuchsia pink coming through as well. That's that one.
And Atomic.
And Atomic.
Atomic.
Yeah. And there we go.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
the
I think
speckles on that.
these would make a great Spectre actually.
That would be an awesome Spectre. Don't.
No.
Right, no, you will one day, but not right now.
Temptation.
Too much
That's cool.
going
And
on.
what's we
This
got?
one's
This is a
fresh
brand
out of the
new
dye
one.
pots.
Yeah, here's.
A brand new one.
It's amazing.
Show the
So this
speckles,
is
I love the speckles at the
Swimming
top.
with the Fishes.
Yeah, swimming with the fishes.
Yeah.
We like that.
Oh, and that teal is just so rich and gorgeous.
It's
Yeah.
really good. Love it.
Cool.
Gorgeous.
So yeah, that's a new one coming soon.
Pleased with that one. What have you got?
Then I have. We're going on a bear hunt. Look at the speckles.
I
on
love the
that.
speckles on that.
I love the
The colours
speckles
coming
on that.
through.
This is Midnight Fox, isn't it?
Yep, it is.
So we have Midnight Fox, which looks amazing knit up. My lovely friend Emma from Guild is knitting this at the moment, and it looks
Oh, cool.
incredible. And then we have some more.
That one
You do
is
something to
actually
me.
my favourite
Oh, it's
at the moment.
gorgeous.
Oh, I don't know. I like
I love
pebbles on
it,
the beach.
and I just love dyeing
I
it
love
as well.
And then we have Wedgwood.
Yep. And look at these two
one of our
together
mid
as well.
blues. They
Look
look
at those two.
amazing
Look
together.
at that.
That would be cool brioche care.
It would.
Amazing.
And then Fledgling, which is always a good one because I
Yeah.
love Fledgling. That's me.
There we go.
And then this was this month's Yarn Club.
See that one?
So we did, so it's a lovely minty green base with pops of green and brown and gold, and then we did a nice deep forest green mini
It's called
skein
Evergreen.
and a little sachet of Eucalan, a little chocolate bunny. So they went off, and so this is.
And the whole of these, the spring yarn clubs have been based upon Bambi.
Yeah.
So it's been based on spring wildlife, but we've had different things from Bambi.
I always really think of Bambi at Easter because
Yeah.
Mum and Dad once bought me the Bambi DVD.
Yeah.
For,
Oh,
and
So
in fact, it was probably a video.
Well,
let's be
I
honest.
have an aversion to
Easter.
Disney. I have to put it out there. Everyone's gonna hate me. But we had Twitter painted, and then I did. He can call me a flower if he wants to, and then Prince of the Forest. It just seemed to fit and seemed to work
Yeah.
without having to Disney-fy it up.
Yeah.
But I really do the speckling on
gorgeous.
this. You can't really see through the packaging, but it's really
I
stunning.
think I
Very
do want to do
stunning.
it on again, but obviously not for a while.
No, we will
bit of a
bring this one
special.
out, but it's going to be exclusive for a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's only fair, isn't it? People have spent their hard-earned money
Actually.
on it.
And the last one I've got as well is the one that you were knitting in,
Just
Yes.
Rust Fade.
which is the Just Rust Fade.
gorgeous.
I love rust spots.
I keep
so
seeing
light.
projects with Just Rust Fades on Instagram. It's
Yeah?
so cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I'll have to have a look for those because there's some more of these going in the shop as
If
well.
you do knit in our
next
yarn,
week.
do hashtag Mr. B's yarn
Yeah.
because we do
Really
love
keen
to
to
see
see
it.
it.
We love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
So that is about it, I think, for now.
Yeah.
I've had loads to talk about because it's been catching up on 3 months worth, or maybe even longer.
Yeah.
But we're gonna put a date in the diary for the next one in a minute, aren't we?
Yeah.
And emails for the next flock will be going out soon, probably next week, just to let you all know when, where, what might be happening. I'm still waiting on somebody getting back to me about having a stall there, so I will be able to let you know who it is.
Yeah.
Soon, hopefully.
Exciting. Yeah, really looking forward to that. And next time we will have done Wonderwool, so we'll come and tell you all about it.
We could do a vlog.
Oh yeah.
That'd be good.
That'd be fun.
If we're not too busy.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll be busy.
Yeah.
We'll be busy, but we'll find time.
Yeah. Kate can do it.
Yeah.
Kate vlogs.
No problem.
Do come and see us, actually.
Yeah, come and say hi.
Yeah.
Get hugs.
Really good. Okay, well, that's us for now.
Nice to see you.
So enjoy your Easter.
See you
Take care.
soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.